As you can see, it's a splendid day. Beautiful today. What amazing. What a truly amazing day, isn't it, Eddie? It certainly is. You know the cockerel on top of the weather vane there? It shows you the north, south, east and west. Well, the reason they use a cockerel is because it's first up in the morning and the last thing to go to its bed at night. So it gives protection all day. That's why they put that on top of steeples, on top of the weather vanes. It's a truly amazing day, it really is. I didn't go into the mountains because, well, for one thing, sometimes you just want to go somewhere. I'm going down to Dunkeld Cathedral just now. I've never been in Dunkeld Cathedral, hope it's still open. I'm not going to hang around because I think it's only open 10 AM to 4 PM. What time is it, Annie? Well, I can't get it bloody open. But it is absolutely superb. Not a breath of wind. Anyway, let's go and make our tracks to Dunkeld, Annie, okay?
Yn briad I lle oedd siarad y trin fo clar gyda hwyd hanner trach am achos nhw'n mias na ga a dash gafon marw gael a cnwch o tyfo ciwl coach iddo chwar Aaron Jones coach a frame of gold as Northamptonshire a prayer for protection.
So we're in Dunkeld. Just I spotted that up there, the Black Watch Dunkeld Detachment Office, but that's the arms for the Boer War in South Africa at the turn of the century. It's very chilly, Dunkeld, although it's pleasant in the sunshine, I have to say. I might pop into that charity shop. There's a church charity shop over there. Looks like there's a lot of things been taken in. I'll have a look. I'm not in any fuss to buy anything actually, any. But anyway, we're going down to the cathedral. Old telephone box. I had one of those in my sitting room for a long time, but it became a bit of a bloody nuisance. I couldn't get into the kitchen, that's why. But so we're heading down to Cathedral on this route. Lovely buildings, isn't there? I mean, why can't the modern architects, make something similar to what we used to have? I mean, what the heck we got these box houses for nowadays? Those ones at the western edge of Bertha, they must be the most hideous houses I've ever seen in my goddamn life. They're, they're not even play school type houses. You know, the ones with the arched windows or the square windows, the round windows. They don't even have that. Horrible things. I don't like Bertha. I really, even from Dunkeld, how far's Bertha? I'm not very sure. Although I used to work up here, I should know, bloody hell. Water Wind. That's a very apt name, isn't it? There's a T down there. But we'll go along here. Of course, all these cars should be moved out. I like everything to be resembling a film set when I go anywhere. I don't like anything modern. I like horse and carts coming up and down, and gentlemen standing chatting. You know, maybe somebody selling roses, or you know, or fish. Yes, just somebody with a fish basket selling herring or something like that. What's this for? Ah, the Saltire Society Award for Reconstruction, 1958. Well, you see, if they can do that in the late 50s, what the hell, why can't they build the houses I'm telling you about nowadays? These people that work in construction, they think they can build houses. They can't. All they can do is stick bloody things together like Lego sets. Anyway, let's go into the cathedral. Use more of these fences because somebody's, well, I've talked about this before, health and safety nonsense. Something else to spoil my day. Let's go in, Annie. If we can get in, that is. I have been down here, but I've never been inside, so let's, yeah, not got much time, Annie, so let's get a move on. Welcome to the Church of Scotland, Dunkeld Cathedral. Fabulous position here, look at that. Isn't that glorious with the River Tay just gently flowing? As I say, I've been here before. I've sat down at the river and stuff and had sandwiches and stuff like that, but I've never actually been in here. So we're wandering. I'm not going to give you much history of the place because obviously I'm not completely up to scratch with it all here. Although I think there's some connection between Dunkeld and the bishops of Caldees. Caldees was I think it was a monastery. I'm talking down in Strathbraan. Let's pop in, Annie. We'll make ourselves known. Knock, knock. Come in, Annie. Oh, look. Oh. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't that fabulous? Just waiting that couple moving out. Look at this, Annie. My Lord. I have to say, it's immediately walk in, it's so peaceful. Really peaceful. Like all churches, though, they're immensely cold. I'm surprised at how chilly they are. Look at these flags, Annie. Look how vintage they are. Isn't that strange? There's no saltire. The Union flags, they must be hundreds of years old, I think. Well, 100 years at least, I'm sure. And to the glory of God and to the memory of the officers, non-commissioned officers and men of the Scottish Horse who gave their lives in two great wars. Gallipoli, that's where my great-grandfather was. A terrible battle he was in. Gallipoli. Horrible. Soldiers in Egypt, Macedonia, France, North Africa, Sicily, Italy, France, Belgium, Holland, Germany. Well, my great-grandfather was in Gallipoli in the winter of 1916, I think it was. I'm sure it was 16, but certainly in the First World War. Horrific Turkish battles. Of course, the Turks were on the same side as the Germans, weren't they? The fall of Mesopotamia, wasn't it, just after the First World War? As I said before, the First World War was planned. Look at these flowers, Andrew. Beautiful. They're not real, unfortunately. They're not fresh. Ah, it's just a small organ. I wonder what's happened to the big one. Let's go through here, Annie. It's so damn cold, I have to say. It's very, very bitter cold here. Have a quick check in here and see what's happening. Well, there we are. I must have known something about the church. The early church in Dunkeld probably started as a Chaldee settlement. The Chaldees, there's a huge estate, Chaldees in Strathbraan, about 2 miles sort of southeast of Muthil. The Chaldees were hermit monks who lived contemplative lives in small communities, a bit like myself in my own house. And Dunkeld lost its status as ecclesiastical capital when the relics of St Columba were moved to St Andrews in the 10th century. Abbot Crieff of Dunkeld was a son of the Lord of the Isles. He was the father of King Duncan in Shakespeare's Macbeth. Isn't that interesting? So St Columba, his relics were once kept here. And I noticed it was King David I of Scotland who established a system of church government back in the year 1127. So this all dates back to the 12th century when it appears that Christianity was really kicking off in Strathbraan and its surrounds. But there was still a lot of connection, of course, to Rome, papal Rome. So it appears they used to call it the Roman Church and not so much the Catholic Church, or the Roman Catholic Church. See what's this stone, Andy? I know for a fact that the Bible, oh wait, here it says, the Apostles' Stone. No, I've not got, I'll have to take a note here. I might read it back later. I've got my spectacles to hand to read that small print. But yes, the Roman Catholic Bible has 72 chapters, but the Protestant Bible has 66 books. Did I say chapters? The Roman Catholic has 72 books, but the Protestant one has 66, I beg your pardon. There's someone chatting in there while it's an audio tape. It's distracting me. And yeah, so simply the Presbyterian Bible is made up of 39 books of the Old Testament and 27 books of the New Testament, making a total of 66 altogether. But yes, I'm glad I came. It's absolutely spiffing in here, it really is. It really is, Annie. This is some of that audio version. There's not really a lot more I can show you inside, I'm afraid. So what we'll do, Annie, I think we'll go for coffee in the village. See what's what. Yes, that's what we'll do, Annie. Well, that was absolutely gorgeous in there. But it was really quite cold in the building. I'm surprised at how cold it is. It's been very, well, I'm sure they must put the heating on if there's a service on, surely. But, it was quite a delight, I have to say. I'm glad it went down. So what we'll do, a quick peek at the river. I'm certainly needing a coffee, that's for sure. I wanted to have a quick glance at Dunkeld Bridge there. Yes. There's the bridge over the Tay that separates Burnham from Dunkeld. And of course I've worked in the locality, and I've also ran at the Burnham Highland Games on many occasions. Fabulous occasion. It really is. It's the weekend after the Crieff Highland Games. Saturday. I'm trying to think if I won anything at Burnham. I don't think I did. Yeah. Gosh, it's bitterly cold, Annie. I think it's colder here than it is down my way. Yes, it is, Andrew. So I've dropped in for a delightful coffee in this rather swish establishment, the Athol Arms Hotel. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the kind of upmarket places I've been staying in Europe for over the last while. Not quite the Kia Hotel 5-star in Istanbul, or even the hotels in Milan that I was fortunate enough to stay over in. But nevertheless, it's very clean, very pleasant, very modern in some respects at least. But anyway, I'm going to sit down and have this coffee. It was absolutely wonderful. And it is too. I came in because I thought, well, if you want to go and get a proper coffee, you must come into an upmarket hotel. So I'm glad I did this. Otherwise you'd end up drinking muck in the local cafe. But I better turn this camera off, or what do you call it, copyright in the background, the music, just in case YouTube gets upset. So I was trying to take the camera out there just for a, what do you call it, a quick chat before the next song came on the back speakers, but it's not going to happen, is it, any? Nice artificial fire. It's very pleasant surrounds, as I say. I quite like it in here. But, anyway, I don't want to show you all around just in case people start to get suspicious about my filming again, as they normally do when I'm doing this sort of stuff. Yeah, it's very pretty, isn't it? Yeah, that's where we are. I'm sitting in there. Oh. No, I didn't see them in a lot then. There they are. Yeah, what's happening? No, I don't recall this. Oh, no. What's happening here? Ah. Anyway, I think I showed you where it was. Well, I've returned to Amory now. It's exceptional coming up there from Dunkeld, it really was. It was beautiful, but the sun was absolutely blinding. And those narrow bridges, it's very difficult to drive, and there's water flowed all over the road everywhere, and it's all frozen. So it's quite a challenge, but got through that. And so I'm going to go along to the kirk. I'm going to walk along actually, just to get a gulp of fresh air. I'm going to park up here sensibly, but I wanted to catch the summits in that late afternoon sunshine before sundown, you see. Well, it's just hit 3:30, so got a wee while to sundown. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? So I'm just walking along to the church. So I want to get this view in before the car comes and spoils the ambience. There we go. We'll get off the road for the car, Andy, please. Thank you. I'm sure you'll appreciate it. You would. Oh, it's going up Glen Quick. The vehicle's turned left to go up Glen Quick. So we'll continue our tramp along here and then we'll turn left, get up to the kirk. So there we go, that's what I wanted, some perfect peace. Just as we turn into the kirk. Yes. Down in here, up to the top of the fence post there, in that dip, I've seen the snow 15 feet high with a thing cut through single track. It's amazing. I got up to the church. I didn't pull the car in there this time because that sun was blinding, and the only way out is with the use of a mirror, and sometimes the mirror you can't see a damn thing on it for the sunshine, and it's well, it's just too dangerous to pull out without knowing what's coming. So that's the reason I parked up at the other end. But anyway, we're going in for prayer, Annie. Look at the church, isn't it beautiful?